Hello all dinosaurs! Right now I am at Jurassic World Midlands shelf, and today we will be taking a look at a box of Spinosaurs and a box of Tyrannosaurs. And right over here I have a pack of new Spinosaurus that are actually vintage Jurassic Park and Jurassic World figures. So we'll take a look at all of them, okay? So let's get right into it. Okay, so let's go. First, let's take a look at our new addition to our collection. This is actually a vintage Jurassic Park Spinosaurus, which is right over here. I'm not too sure when this was actually produced. I feel this could be all the way back in 1997, as this is actually a Jp3 Spinosaurus. It's a beautiful vintage and very rare Spinosaurus right over here. So I'm very glad to have just received this. I've always wanted to add this to my collection, and we'll probably place this figure into our shelf later on together. Maybe not. Let's see. Okay, another one is actually a Jurassic World Spinosaurus that actually acts like a savage strike, which you guys are very familiar with. So this is like from Jurassic World 2015. You can see like a battle damage right over here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so this is actually very rare, I would say. I mean, right now you're not able to purchase it except from like eBay, okay? So yep, that's right. Sorry for the background noise. The wild birds in my background, they are super noisy. Okay, right now, so as we have already seen our two new additions, so let's just get right into our Spinosaurus collection. So basically, what do we have over here? We have the extreme Chomping Spinosaurus. Okay, you guys should be very familiar with this. I think this figure, it will actually make a very good figure for repaint. That would be really nice. Next, let's take a look at one of the Tyrannosaurs. Okay, basically what do I mean by Tyrannosaurs? So you guys know this is known as the Tyrannosaurus Rex, but do you guys know it is actually from a family called the Tyrannosauridae family? And part of this family, actually, you can actually find many different dinosaurs, such as the Albertosaurus and the Tarbosaurus. And right over here we have the Tarbosaurus, and definitely if you look at this, you can see two fingers. So dinosaurs from the Tyrannosauridae family only has two fingers on each arm. Alright, so this is a Tarbosaurus. This is a massive biter Tarbosaurus, which I really like. So it comes with this button. So it's a really beautiful figure. Next, let's take a look at another Tyrannosaur. There are more new Spinosaurus figures inside this box from Jurassic Park as well, so stay tuned, do not walk away. We have an irritator right over here. So this is actually a Soundstrike irritator. Alright, so it is from the same Spinosauridae family. So that's an irritator for you. Let's move on to the Albertosaurus. And what do you guys know? I mean, do you know that there are actually two more Albertosaurus? One is a new primer attack, and the other one is actually a new battle damage. I think so, yeah. So there are actually two different colors which I'm planning to get. So I'll be reviewing them with you very soon. And this is the Albutosaurus. Yeah, definitely. So this is the very first Albertosaurus from Mattel. Next, let's go into the Sukomaimus. Sukomaimus is known as the crocodile mimic. You guys should know this. If you take a look at the snout, it looks like a modern day crocodile. And it is actually very similar to a Spinosaurus. If you take a look at the sail, if you take a look at the body shape, it really does look like a Spinosaurus. Okay, let's move on. Next, we'll take a look at some of the Jp T-Rex. This is a Jp remake, I would say. And it actually comes with sound, but it's no longer working. But this button actually triggers the jaw, so this is pretty nice. I'll probably replace the batteries soon. I've been saying this for like ages. Next up, let's go into this. Okay, I actually brought this to show you guys because I feel this definitely looks like a Jurassic Park Spinosaurus. It definitely looks like one. This is from Nammu Studio and is modded based on the the Spinosaurus from the Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park movies, basically. No Jurassic World, because Jurassic World didn't actually feature a Spinosaurus. Okay, let's move on to more Tyrannosaurus. Okay, right over here with a Jp3 T-Rex, and the sounds are still working because the batteries have been replaced. So that's a very fun thing if you replace the batteries. Next, we have another Sukomaimus right over here, and this it's a dual attack Sukomaimus. So 2 buttons. One actually moves the neck and the jaw, and the other one moves the tail. You guys should know this. This is known as the crocodile mimic once again. Okay, let's move on. The green little T-Rex, this is a weird looking mini chomping action. Okay, this is actually a mini chomping T-Rex, okay? Yeah. Okay, let's move on to more Spinosaurus. Okay, right over here we have a Jp3 Spinosaurus. And yes, it was actually placed right over here. Okay, it was placed somewhere around the Jurassic World Midlands first shelf. Let's move back to our video. Okay, place this over here. Okay, this is actually a JW T-Rex, and yes, I'm very sad, you know, this has actually been damaged, not too sure how. So basically the rubber here has worn off. Yeah, but this is a pretty cool figure. You're able to move it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And if you move the legs, yeah, you can actually produce sounds and stuff. So it's a very, very cool figure, but too bad the neck is like just breaking up. Okay, I'll place this over here. Next, we'll take a look at the battle damaged Spinosaurus, which is another amazing figure. So you guys should have seen this before. Once you remove the rib cage, you press the button, you know, the internal parts will just move along as well. Okay, so that's a Spinosaurus. Next, we'll take a look at this vintage JP young T-Rex from Site B, and this is from Jurassic. I can't really remember. Was it from the Lost World? I think so. I think it was from the Lost World. Yes, that's right. Another one which is right over here, a young T-Rex, and this actually has a battle wound, so you can actually remove it like this. Okay, I'll not remove it because it's very, very difficult to place it right back. So apologies for that. Okay, so the Baryonyx. Right now we are going into the Baryonyx. So this was the very first Baryonyx, and I place it right on top of the shelf right over there. Yeah, that first row is where I place all my Baryonyx, and I'll be doing a shelf tour again really soon because I think many of you guys have been requesting for that. You know, this is the first wave of Rorivore, and this is my most favorite Baryonyx among all the figures because there's a shiny sheen across the snout that resembles an aquatic animal. Okay, next up we have this beautiful Jp29 Site B T-Rex. This is actually known as a Thrasher T-Rex. Okay, it's a vintage figure all the way back in like 1997. Probably, you know, older than many of you who are watching this video right now, because yeah, you guys know. Next up, let's take a look at another Baryonyx, and this Baryonyx is from the not from the Lava Surge. I almost said that. This was actually from the Baryonyx Breakout set. It came along with an Owen figure, I think. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Next up, I got this last year, maybe 2 years ago. I got this. It's a hybrid version of a T-Rex, and yeah, it's supposed to produce sounds as well. So I need to like purchase plenty of batteries to replace all the batteries inside this figures. Next, we have a green Baryonyx. We actually have 2 of this. Okay, and this is definitely this is not from the Lava Surge playset. This is actually from the Camp Cretaceous set, but I've actually used it inside the Lava Surge playset diorama over here. Okay, beg your pardon, you know, for the camera movement. Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, I got it wrong. This is actually a Rorivore. Yeah, you know, there's so many of them I can't really remember, but you guys can probably let me know. So this was one of the JW T-Rex, which was, yeah, this wasn't really well liked, but right now I think all the 2015 figures, they are sort of like in pretty high demand, I would say, because they are pretty rare right now. Next up, we have a basic figure of a Spinosaurus, and that was actually placed right over there. You guys can see a spot over there. So basically the Velociraptor, the Dilophosaurus, two Proceratosaurus, and an Indominus, Indoraptor, and Pteranodon. So the space right over there was actually for the Spinosaurus. Yeah, it's pretty cool, but it doesn't come with any articulation on the jaw. Okay, next up, what do we have over here? We have a Jp3 gigantic T-Rex. Yeah, this is really huge if you take a look at this. Absolutely amazing Jp3, and I love this. This figure is able to stand really well, and that is what annoys me the most. If the figure can't stand well, it really annoys me a lot. Okay, next up, what do we have? Jp3 Spinosaurus. Of course, the sounds are not working. I need to replace the batteries really soon. Okay, you guys should you guys should chase me for that. And another mini Chomping T-Rex. This one needs no introduction. You guys should be very familiar with. Another Jp3 T-Rex. This looks like a bootleg, but this is actually a part of a game set where you can just control the different dinosaurs to battle each other. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I've actually included some minifigures as well. So this is a minifigure of a Baryonyx. Okay, I'm gonna reach out to the box because I can't really reach them anymore. Okay, so this is a young T-Rex. This is actually a tribute to the previous JP Young T-Rex. Yes, a tribute. And this is from the Legacy collection. Some cup toppers right over here. These are pretty valuable to me because I got this from Thailand, you know, when I was there. So this was actually from the movie theaters, so it means a lot to me. Okay, let's zoom in and have a look at all these figures inside. We have a JP Spinosaurus, which I got this pretty recently as well, side B. So this figure is all the way back in like 1997. Beautiful figure. Yeah, this is a figure which I really like. So I think one of the legs, you push it, the jaw will actually open. I can't remember. Yeah, the arms. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful coloration on the body. Love it. It's kind of like sticky. I'm not too sure why. Cause probably due to old age. Another Baryonyx, and this is from the Lava Search playset. You know, I recognize it due to the snout color, the color of the snout. It's really important. What do we have over here? We have a Baryonyx, another JP Baryonyx, and this is a vintage Baryonyx. Looks, you know, it doesn't really look good, but it has a very vintage feel to it. So it means a lot to me as well. We have two of this. Yeah, two similar ones. Okay, what is this? This is actually not a Jurassic World figure or a Jurassic Park figure, but this is a Tyrannosaur. It is known as a Bister Heavosaur. Alright, so this is a type of Tyrannosaur, and the nickname of this should be the Bistarchy Lizard. Yeah, pretty cool name. So we have two very mini basic figures. One is a green and one is a brown one. Okay, next up, what do we have right here? Okay, so this is basically to show you there are actually different types of Tyrannosaurs, and this is actually known as a Ichthyovenator. That's right. So if you take a look at this, the snout looks exactly like, you know, the one which you can see from an irritator or Sukomaimus or Spinosaurus. We have a Baryonyx right over here. Looks really nice as well, and this is from Collecte. Okay, we have some figures, some JP mini figures of, you know, Spinosaurus, and this looks really amazing. There's some shiny blue paint across the body, and check this out, another one but in a different color scheme. two minifigures. One is a Spinosaurus and one is a Sukomaimus. Very cool. Next up is actually a Spinosaurus, which is from Jp3. This is actually a repeat. So I have two of them. Yep, two of them. And now we have come to the last few figures. So we have basically covered like 60 different Tyrannosaurs and Spinosaurs. And this is actually a Albertosaurus. I'm not 100% sure whether this is a Tyrannosaur, but I think it is. Okay, so if I'm wrong, please correct me down below in the comment section. And right over here we have three mini figures and they look super cool. One is a metallic, and one is a bronze original, and one is a green one. So yep, so basically I have covered, let me just get the video out. Yeah, the camera out. So thanks for watching. So basically we have covered plenty of Spinosaurs and Tyrannosaurs at our Jurassic Midlands shelf right over here. And today is Friday, and stay tuned for tomorrow's video because I'll be doing a Jurassic World versus Jurassic Park video. So basically I'm gonna pick a Jurassic Park figure and then we are gonna compare it with the Jurassic World figure. I think it will be an epic video, so stay tuned for that. Tomorrow, Saturday, there will be another upload, okay? So stay tuned for that. So I'll see you guys. Goodbye.